Yo, what is going on, guys? This is DAMO, and that's Will's Damon here, and welcome back to Cretaceous Crusade. So, quick recap. Last where we left off, the party attempted to deceive the council at the town with their reward, quote-unquote, of the snow chomper. And they had quickly perceived that it's the tooth belonged to an adolescent, where the one that they were looking for was an adult. And the party, unfortunately, was not of the common knowledge that snow chompers, typically, if they're going to hunt anyone, that there would probably be adults. And that is where we last left off. And now, a couple of days have passed, and you guys have actually ended up migrating to the city of Firefoot. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop the bomb on you guys. The campaign that we're gonna be using, that's a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that's been reskinned and reflavored for this setting, is in fact Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So if either one of you guys are familiar with that, that is what we are playing.
Okay.
So it's a nice little urban setting. So urban fantasy with dinosaurs. What's not to love? Anyways, so...
Can we get a ghetto fantasy with some dinosaurs?
Oh my god. But, so the reason why you guys went there is because of money, but not just any money. There are 500,000 gold pieces that are hidden somewhere in the city of Firefoot, and everyone's looking for it. The treasure is somewhere in this city, and one who goes into the city of Firefoot must be careful. There are gangs about. There are very much gang wars occurring as we speak. There are gang politics all over the place. Law and order are struggling to keep the peace inside the city, as chaos wreaks about in the darker parts. So, you guys have already entered the city. You guys didn't need to pay a fee, fortunately. And David's character, Blackheart, out of the corner of his eye noticed a tavern, and he automatically went towards it to try and mooch some alcohol off of people. And this is where we begin the adventure. You guys enter into the Yawning Portal, which is a tavern with many different individuals inside of it. Of many different shapes and sizes, all saurian and dinosaur and whatnot. So, what do you guys do?
And go up to the barkeep, and I asked for any information pertaining to the location of this so-called gold.
Alright, so you go up to the barkeeper, the bartender, and let me see, let me pull up their stats. Oh shoot.
Oh shit, I can't even look at my sheet. Fuck. It's all good, I have it memorized.
You see a raptor-born bartender cleaning some glasses, and he puts one of the glasses down, and he says, "Haha! If I knew where that treasure was, I wouldn't be running a bar now, would I?"
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes. That would be the life. Get a whole fortune and then buy myself a mansion. About the rest of my days.
No, live simply, live humbly.
And then, as you guys are talking, there's a lot of yelling and shouting going on in the background. And you guys see this very large, 7-foot tall, female tyrant-born, pushing around this raptor-born, who's got these strange eye tattoos on his head as he gets pushed around. And then the raptor-born quickly says, "Ya slug, like killing me mates, does ya?" And he freaking punches the tyrant-born right in her face. And she steps back a couple of paces, and she notices there's some blood dripping out of her large snout, and then she lets out a big roar. Whoa! And it comes right at her. And then all of a sudden a big crowd of raptor-born start crowding around, and yeah, basically it's a tavern brawl going on. So, what do you guys want to do?
Hey, buddy. She's all yours, man. She's perfect for you. That's the kind of girl you want right there. You hear me?
Are you legit just gonna say that out loud?
Yep. Right to old boy. Right to David. Just let him know.
What do you think, David? Is she perfect for you?
I'm not paying attention at the moment. She must be trying hard to get my attention. The only thing I'm focusing on is alcohol.
Can I get some free alcohol, please? No.
I'm just imagining people throwing money at this fight and you just see my hand.
Oh my god. Are you gonna try and fucking do that?
No.
Okay, good.
Take money. I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna hide it. I am gonna, I guess, walk over there since I don't have any form of alcohol. I'm gonna walk over there and be like, what the fuck is going on over here?
One of the raptor-born in his, with a hood over his head says, "Krentz is taking on Yagra. She be working for the frickin' Zemarians."
The fuck?
Yeah, beat the shit out of her, Krentz. He starts egging him on.
Grab the hood of this raptor-born, I pull him up, and I'm like, I'm talking to you, pay attention to me.
You see his head come out, and he's got eyeball tattoos on his head as well. And he says, "You better watch it. I work for the Xanathar Guild."
I take my other hand and I just start poking the eye tattoos.
Hey, you quit that. It doesn't feel comfortable.
I accidentally poke him in his eye.
Ow! Oi, one of you numbskulls better help me here. He kicks one of them and he's like, "Hey! Watch him trying to watch the fight." You're no fucking good. They're 100% thugs. They are like just so out of it with their grunt-like behaviors.
You're gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna use a dude to beat a dude with another dude.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna take the person I'm holding, I'm gonna swing him around me, just see who I hit.
Wow. Okay. This is about to get interesting.
Because I'm gonna help my fellow tyrant-born.
There you go. You make a good first impression.
I'm a tyrant-born with standards.
Alright, that's gonna have to be initiatives.
What time am I rolling again?
We'll say that since you're not being ambushed, you're gonna be rolling cool. So, cool with no difficulty. So for you, that's... So you have no ranks in cool. So that's just gonna be 1 green die, since you have a presence of 1. And then, do you want any part of this character?
No.
Nope, okay.
Oh, no.
You should make bets and try to get us some money.
Oh, actually, that's a really good idea.
I'll say my character's a part of this for now.
I like that idea. That's not bad.
So my character's presence is also 1.
You see 1 green die? That's it?
Yep, just 1. Oh, it's 1 success, 1 advantage. I'll put that on the initiative tracker. Success, 1 advantage. I'm rolling 1 green die, 1 advantage. Alright, so final call. Are you part of this or not, character?
He just said he's starting a betting ring.
Oh, okay. Well, like, I meant, like, the actual action.
No, he said no.
Okay, then I guess not. Okay, so where are their stats? Their stats are... Oh my god, the bag! Raptor-born bandits. Okay. I'll say vigilance for them, because you're gonna pretty much catch them off guard for this one. It's 1 advantage.
Oh shit. There you go. How's my gambling gonna go?
Well, I would say since there's about to gonna break out, a fight within a fight, I'd say the gambling is pretty much off the table,
Yeah.
since it's about to fucking go to hell.
No shit. Okay.
At least those who aren't fighting get a show with their drinks.
Yeah? This is about to get interesting.
2 tyrant borns beating the shit out of some raptors.
No, I'm about to jump in there, I guess.
Alright.
I'll help you out. I can't leave you. I can't just leave you hanging.
Alright, where are your stats, character? There you are. So you're gonna be rolling cool too. You don't have any ranks. We have a presence of 2, so that's 2 greens. 2 success.
So that's a fail, right? I don't know.
No, no. The only way you can fail
Yes.
during initiative is you have absolutely nothing, in which case you'd
Okay.
probably go last. Character 2 success. And then Krentz. Doesn't have any ranks in vigilance. It does have 3 greens, 1 success, 1 advantage.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something out of the fucking thing real quick. I'll be right
Cool
back.
beans.
You can keep going though.
Alright, so there's Krentz, and then the Tyrant-born lady. Vigilance. 2 success, 1 advantage. Okay. She is going first. Okay, so the Tyrant-born lady's going first, and since she's in the middle of the fight with Krentz, she's going to be throwing a good wallop at Krentz.
You.
Alright. She has 1 rank in Brawl. And then Krantz has a adversary rating of 1. So 1 red, 1 purple, and 2 greens and a yellow. 2 success, 1 advantage.
So, you thinking this fight's gonna turn out looking so good, or you think it's gonna get messy, man?
We'll see. So, Yagra, or, oh shit, I spoiled a name, whatever. The Turnborn lady, she punches this Krentz guy right in his head. And he steps back a couple paces, and then he kind of shakes it off and goes, "Rah!" And he'll be throwing his punches back here in a bit. Now it is your turn, character. What do you do amongst all of this?
Amongst all of this.
Yes. The big fight hasn't quite broke out yet, but it's going to.
Well, might as well get it started then, right? Might as well start off with a bang. I want to lunge. Oh no, I want to run up and drop kick one of them in the face. Let's get this started. That way everyone will be looking at me.
Alright, so who are you gonna be drop kicking in the face?
The nearest one?
The nearest one, okay. So we'll say that's one of the bandits.
One of the bandits. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to hit then. One of the bandits. That sounds like a good deal. Do I have to roll for anything, or am I set?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll.
Dang, I can't just get a free hit?
Nope.
Dang,
Okay.
that sucks.
So let me see here. You don't have any ranks in Brawl, but you have a Brawn of 2. So 2 greens against 2 purples. You failed with 2 advantage. In this situation, character, since you did roll 2 advantage, I am going to allow you to attempt to pass a boost die over to David on his roll. However, you have to roleplay a way on how that happens. This is where the narrative part comes in.
Oh shit, so I have to... How to give him an advantage?
How do you give him an advantage? Or a boost?
Oh goodness. Oh, you're telling me like this. Okay. Oh, this is the part I always... Well, okay, I guess I run up to the large group of bandits. All over there. I come up to the first one I see. And how did the bandits though? Cause he's got somebody in his hands right now, right? He's holding someone, right?
Yeah, he technically does, but he hasn't taken the swing yet.
He hasn't taken the swing yet, okay. Alright, so I guess what I could do is go up to the bandit that he's going to swing at and you know, like go up to him and just get his attention and, you know, trash talk them.
Oh
and
my
get him very
god.
upset and angry.
What do you say?
And then,
What do you say to him?
what do I say to him?
Yeah, what do you say to him?
Well, you all are being so damn childish over all this money. You guys are acting like a bunch of kids. You guys call yourself a gang? You guys are scrambling all over the place. All you guys picking on this little lady. She's about to kick your ass though, isn't she? I already know it. Just by the look of you guys.
He's just giving you a really mean snarl. Like, really mean look. Like he's baring his teeth.
Yeah.
Shit's about to fucking hit the fan once David comes back. He is going to get that boost die. That is 100% good reason why.
You gotta trash talk. You gotta get him angry.
Oh,
piss him off.
When in doubt, distract.
Right.
Once he gets back from the bathroom.
How many bandits are there?
5.
5. Okay, we got 5.
Mm-hmm.
I also tell him that this little old girl is gonna beat down every single one of you.
Little, quote unquote.
Yes, exactly. Alright, well if David's gonna be a sec, I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay. So, almost 7. Say 5 for this one.
Alright, I'm back.
David's still taking a dump.
Oh, he's taking a dump. You gotta get that stuff done beforehand.
God damn it, David.
Yeah, I'm not like, you know, I don't know if you can't tell, I'm not 100% still used to this stuff. I didn't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying. I want to. I really do. I just.
Yeah, I still need to find that one reference sheet that's literally covers every single skill and how to spend advantages for each skill. You know?
Yeah, I just want, like, if you could give me an entire, like, well, no, it's not even that. It's the narrative, that part, the imagination part, department is where I'm trying to help. What I need help building, skill building, whatever.
Like getting creative, or?
Yeah, getting creative with my stuff, exactly. That's something I seem to have lost over the past few years, I feel.
Follow by example and add your own little spice to it. If that makes any sense.
No, I understand. It's just the, I don't know, embarrassment of saying something wrong or doing, I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. I'll get into it. I'll figure it out. I'll find my flow. Ooh, you know what? David's still taking. I'm gonna go crack open a beer.
Hey, David's back. Right as character release. But it is David's turn now. Alright, David, what do you do?
I already told you what I was doing.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Because you do get a boost. Alright, so you have 1 rank in Brawl. So you're still gonna frickin'...
Yeah.
Alright, so while you were away, character basically, he was originally going to drop kick someone, but since he failed that, he ended up spending his 2 advantages to distract the dude that you're about to hit. And he's just shit-talking him and everything. Talking about how, like, all their gang are just a bunch of nothing but a bunch of pushy shits, or like kids, I think is what you called them.
Yeah, they're acting like a bunch of children.
Yeah, yeah. And how the little girl, quote unquote, is gonna beat the shit out of all of them. Alright, David, go ahead and give me that roll. So that's gonna be 2 greens and a yellow and 1 boost die against 2 purples.
You got this in the bag, man. I know you do. You're good at you.
What is it?
2 greens and a yellow.
Yellow.
And a boost.
Which is?
The blue one. Sky blue. And 2 purples.
Ow. That's really loud.
You failed with
audio-wise.
2 advantage. So David, you heave up this guy that you're holding in your hand, and you come straight across at the guy you're about to hit, and the guy literally ducks and completely misses, and you character barely are able to actually get away. You actually backstep, just narrowly avoiding the guy, the poor guy that David's swinging around.
Oh my goodness.
I imagine you guys just hear, like, almost like echoing this guy going, "Ah!"
Everyone stops.
Alright, so next. Krentz. It's Krentz's turn. And he's going to punch back at the Tyrant-born lady.
David, no more dumps.
No more dumps.
Dude, I was working on a job the other day, and everyone on my crew was named with a D. I had David, Big David, Little David, Drew, and Danny. I was the only person with a name that didn't start with D. It felt so weird.
Okay.
But the
let's
Big
see
David and
here.
Little David, I know. They're not like you, David. I mean, unless you're a heroin addict. Okay, then you're good.
Krentz doesn't have any ranks in Brawl. Let's see, and what's the adversary rating on the Tyrant-born? 3. Oh yeah, he's probably not going to pass this. Oh yeah, he fails like with 1 advantage. You guys see Krentz get really mad as the Tyrant-born lady punched him in his face. And he attempts to actually try and slash at her with his claws and just narrowly misses. And now it is my character's turn.
Oh, your character, the one who inputs nothing.
Hey, I gave you a healing potion.
Oh, you know, you gave him a healing potion. Alright, you ain't done nothing for me.
He gave you the healing potion.
No, did he?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah, it was you.
That's right, I did.
Yeah, because you had 6 wounds and I healed 5.
The worst I got was grapple.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Alright then, alright. You ain't done him nothing though.
Alright, so what should my character do in this situation? I guess I'll get on the brawl and just fucking brawl it out. I have a brawn of 3. I can do it probably. Let's do it. 2 success, 2 threats. Okay. So my character takes 2 strain. Alright. So you guys see my character just run up at one of the gang members here, and you see him legit punch one of them right in the face, and he literally drops to the floor stone cold. But now it's the bandits' turn, and there are 4 of them still standing, or one of them is being swung around. And one of them is going to attack me, because I just knocked out one of their dudes.
At least you didn't almost knock me out.
One success. One of them punches my character straight in the chest, dealing about 2 wounds of damage. In fact, what's my soak? Does he even hurt me? No, he doesn't. I have a soak before. Yeah, he just doesn't even hurt me.
I have some important family matters that just came up. I shall return. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'll be.
Shit. Alright, well, it's gonna be Yagra's turn. Oh, shit, he left the party and everything. Fuck. Alright. See, I'll be back though. Alright, so what is Yagra gonna do in this situation? He's probably gonna try and beat the shit out of Krentz again. Alright. Here she goes. Failed with 3 advantages. What can I do with 3 advantages? Okay. I know how to handle that. Alright. So she swings at Krentz, and then Krentz just steps back a couple paces and then ends up trips and falling, knocking himself prone. And then it would be character's turn, but he just DC'd, so I'll say his character's kind of backs up and stays away from the fight. And now is your turn, David. What do you do?
I'm gonna try again.
You're gonna try and swing again. Alright. So that's gonna be 2 greens and a yellow against 2 purples. Sorry, there's a notification in the way. Okay. 2 success, 2 threat.
Sorry.
Okay. So I'm gonna say for this you suffer 2 strain, but you do so well that you literally, almost like a home run, you just bat this one guy with the other guy is still in your hands, and it literally goes flying straight into a glass window. And in the background, you just hear the faint baseball music playing in the background. Dun-dun! Oh. So that's another guy out of it. And now it's going to be Krentz's turn, so he's going to take a couple. He's going to try and hit the Tyrant-born again. He rolled 1 despair. Actually, he was knocked prone. Fuck it, I'll add 2 setbacks. Say he was trying. Yeah, 1 failure, 1 despair, 1 threat. Let's say he suffers 1 wound since he has a threat. And and as this commotion is happening, everyone's kind of getting pushed around because of all this ruckus and whatnot. It's a bit of a big crowd. One of the people actually legit steps on his tail, inflicting an extra 3 wounds of damage. So he's not going to be able to take this for very much longer. He's failing very miserably. Alright. And now it is my character's turn again. Now I'm going to take another punch at another one of the bandits. Okay. So 3 greens against 2 purples. 1 failure, 2 advantages. My character tries to deck roundhouse punch another bandit, but he ends up missing. And I'm gonna say, since I rolled up 2 advantages, I'm gonna say that my character kind of turns over to yours, David, yours Blackheart. It says, "Hey, can you take this one for me?"
Yeah.
Alright. So, let me roll for thing. I'm just imagining my character in like a freaking like boxing position as he says this. Alright, so go ahead and give me that roll, David, of 2 greens and a yellow, and a boost. So I'm shouting out to you. Against 2 purples.
2 purple?
Yep. Let's see if we can get another home run. 1 success, 1 advantage. Oh my god, folks, it's an upset. Team Blackheart gets another home run, and you frickin' just smack this guy right in his midsection. He goes flying, and this other window doesn't even have glass in it, so he goes flying straight for that window frame, out onto the street.
Ouch, that sounds like that's gotta hurt.
Yep. Literally, you can hear like the goofy sound effect in the background. Yeah, that. So, that's another bandit out of the picture.
There we go.
So now there's just only one other one left besides the one that David's swinging around. Keep in mind, that's the second one he got a home run on. And now it's Prince's turn.
Oh, my turn got skipped. I just barely missed my turn, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, I messed up the roll here. It was going to be the bandit's turn, and then it was going to be David's. What the fuck? Anyways. Fuck it. We'll say that was just like a bonus action on David's part, like a bonus thing. So it's going to be the bandit's turn. There's just 1 left, and he's going to attempt to try and punch David. Try and drop their one of their fellows. So that's 2 purples against, what's their brawn? 2. Okay, so 2 purples, 2 greens, 50-50. 3 success, 2 threat. Alright, David. This guy legit punches you straight in the gut. And what does that even hurt you? What's your soak? Your soak is a 6. Yeah, never mind. He literally hurts himself. There were 2 threats there. He literally hurts himself.
That's funny shit.
And you know what? I'm gonna say that he's completely out of the fight since because of that. So he literally just punches you right in your what's practically an iron chest plate, which is your skin. And he's like, oh! He literally just falls to the ground holding his hand, and literally there's a bunch of blisters on his hand now.
I'm gonna look at him and smile like someone's pain.
Oh, he's just moaning. So that's the last of the bandits. And then it's going to be the female Tyrant-born's turn. She's going to attempt to finish off freaking Krentz over here. One success, one threat. Alright. So what happens... Alright, so what happens is you guys see this female Tyrant-born pick up Krentz right on his cloak and holds him, his entire body, right above her head. And before she's able to toss him, he scratches her right in the face, dealing one point of damage. And she literally chucks him right at a table. And you guys see a couple of dinosaur folk quickly run away from the table, and he goes smashing through the table. Boom! And literally the table just breaks in half.
Whoa.
It's obviously not meant for bar fights.
Not at all, not at all.
And, let's see here. So I'm gonna get rid of all this because the encounter is basically over. You guys will see why here in a second.
So we beat everyone's asses, that's why.
Shit, I wish I'd known that. I had a feeling it wasn't supposed to last that long. Okay, so as the fight is basically over, as pretty much almost all of the bandits except for the one that David's still holding, he's still conscious, but barely. Let me go already.
You know, look at him and be like, no, you're my favorite weapon as of right now.
Alright, so as the fight is ending, shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. A monster with warty green skin and a whole bunch of flapping creatures flying around it quickly comes out of the abyss. And you guys are welcome to do a knowledge biology check, either one of you.
Okay. I would like to.
Alright. Let me pull up your stats here real quick.
I'm pretty sure I'm good with that stuff, actually.
You have an intellect of 2, so you're pretty average. We'll say this one is easy. 1 success, 1 advantage. Alright, character. You know immediately what the heck the flying things are that are flying around. And the things that are flying around are Dimorphodons. But they're often referred to as poison flyers. Because they fly around and their bites are poisonous. But a Dimorphodon is basically a pterosaur of some kind. You know those ones from Jurassic World? With the crocodile-like mouths?
I've never seen Jurassic World.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, whatever. Basically, it's those pterosaurs that have the really gnarly-looking teeth and the ugly-looking face. Almost crocodile-like. Yeah, those guys.
Alright.
David knows them because he had one on his shoulder in Ark for a long time. Remember that shoulder matey? Yeah, that's what
Dude,
those
you know
things
what?
are.
I almost bought that the other day,
I wouldn't blame you. Ark's pretty fun.
but I got Mortal Kombat 11 instead.
Well. Alright. And then I'll say my character does a knowledge check as well, but this time on the big guy. We'll see if my character knows. Oh.
See, I should have been specific. I should have said I want to do a check on the big guy.
Alright, my character has an intellect of 1, but he has 1 rank in knowledge biology, so... And this one's gonna be average. We'll see how this goes. 1 failure, 2 threats. Okay, well, my character has no clue what the hell this big thing is. Do you want to do a knowledge biology check, David?
Nope.
Nope, okay.
I'm too busy hitting dude with another dude.
Alright. So, let me see if I can...
Are they hostile?
I should have taken the picture earlier. But, to give you guys a description of what the heck this thing is that you guys see, it's this, thing. It's about as big as David. So it's not that big, but it's large. It's big enough to probably eat us if it wanted to. And, it's kind of hunched over and has really long forelimbs, but really short hind limbs. It has these raptor-like claws, these sickle hook claws. And, a long snout with sharp teeth in it, and it's very muscular. If anything, it's built like a gorilla.
Okay.
And to give you guys an idea of what this thing is outside of game, it is a member of the raptor family. And outside of game, it is called a trogloraptor.
Troglodyte.
Yeah, because it lives in caves and whatnot, and it just came out of the well that leads to the mountains outside the city. And yeah, so that's what you guys are facing, that and a whole bunch of Dimorphodons. And there are...
we have to kill it, correct?
Everyone's running away from it, and it's looking kind of hungry, so... And pretty agitated, so... If you guys want, you can try and kill it. I mean, you guys aren't prepared to capture it and try and tame it.
Yeah.
So there aren't very many options there.
Okay. Well... Yeah, no, I think everyone else has got a pretty good idea of what to do. I think I might just follow them.
Do I see any cups of alcohol left behind?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Do I see any alcohol left behind?
I'm gonna roll something real quick. I'm gonna say since this is a tavern, I'll roll a d12 for this. You do not.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. I find that big ass like tavern, but okay. I'm fucking out of here then. No alcohol means no meat.
Alright, so how many of these guys are there? Okay. Alright then, so there are 6 Dimorphodons. And apparently David is leaving the tavern for whatever reason.
Huh?
For whatever reason. So he joins the crowd of terrified onlookers, and they get out of there into the streets. And what do you do, character?
Shoot. Stay and fight or run and hide.
Well, I'm not hiding, I'm just leaving the tab. I'm not even running, I'm just walking out here.
But why?
Give me a discipline check.
What?
Yeah, give me a discipline check.
Whatever. I don't know why my shit.
So, you don't have any ranks in discipline, but you have a willpower of 2. Let me look at the stats here of the Trogloraptor.
So 2 green.
Yeah.
That's willpower.
Yeah, we're gonna say it's daunting, since this is a very difficult creature.
English.
4 purples.
Okay, now you're doing it. What do you think?
Well, it's daunting to tame it, so it makes sense it'd be daunting to not be afraid of it.
Not really.
1 failure, 1 threat. You are terrified, David, and you run out of there.
Yeah, everybody hate this game.
Alright. So what are you gonna do, character?
Well, if he's gonna leave, I better leave because there's no way I have a chance. 7-on-1.
Okay, so you guys both get out of there, and I'll say my character tags along, gets out of there as well.
Oh, see, I forget you have.
Alright, so we're all out of there, and you guys hear a lot of yelling in there, along with a lot of screeching from the creatures. And after, I'll say, about 5 minutes of hearing all these noises, you guys see the bartender walk out of the tavern with this let's see here, with this glowing greatsword covered in blood, and he says, "All right, it's dead."
Wow.
And he says, "We're closed for the rest of the night." All right. So, you guys are out on the street now. And before you guys can think of what to do next, this particular raptor-born individual comes out of the crowd. And let's see here, where'd my app go? Okay. And I'll say he approaches David. And he says,
Okay.
"Good sir, you seem like a big, large enough fellow that would be willing to take upon a risky task, yes?"
You won.
Oh yes, as you see, I have a friend who unfortunately went missing a couple nights ago, and because of the fighting that's been going on between the gangs, I was wondering if you and your fellows could find him for me. I will pay you all handsomely for this, if you guys can do this.
How much is handsome?
There'd not be some family heirloom.
He says, I do not have the money on me right now. However, I will give you all 10 gold pieces up front. As long as all of you can agree to finish it.
I think the three of us gladly accept.
Alright. So all of you get 10 gold pieces automatically.
Alright, so he gives us the money. Is he gonna just stand there and...
So...
Or is he gonna actually tell us details about this mission?
Alright, so...
Am I still holding that one dude?
I'm gonna say in the rush that you dropped him. But some of his buddies are still laying around moaning and groaning. So it's probably gonna take a while for them to get off their asses and go back to where they came from. Alright, so he, after a little while, of haggling, he, tells you guys the last time he saw his friend, who you guys learn goes by the name of Floon, was outside the Skewered Dragon, a dubious and, tavern between Net Street and Fillet Lane in the Dock Ward.
Net Street and Fillet Lane.
Alright, so you guys go there?
You really
I asked him
think I'm
for a
not gonna go
description.
to a fucking tavern?
I don't
Before
know.
we go,
Rush to the tavern.
I asked, no, we asked him for a description of who
No,
we're looking
you
for.
asked him. I rushed to the tavern. Because I need my drink, because I got money.
Alright, okay. Okay then.
Alrighty then. So what are you gonna do, character?
A description of who I'm looking for.
He tells you that Floon is a Raptorborn, and that Floon is nothing more than just a good friend of his that he's known for the past year now, that is a part of the marketing business here in Firefoot.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I may make my way over towards the tavern.
Alrighty then. So, you and the rest of the party go there. But on the way over there, you guys see a bunch of Firefoot guards surrounding what would basically be the equivalent of a crime scene. So as you guys turn the corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the City Watch.
Ooh,
and what do you guys do?
There's no way past them?
Nope.
I go up and I talk my way into letting us get past.
Okay. What do you say to one of the guards?
We are, detective assistants, or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, detective assistants.
He looks you over and he's like, ha! Fat shit.
Dang,
Alright,
okay,
take them away, boys. And as you see behind there, there's a couple other guards and they're taking away three gangsters, and they are very much from the Xanathar Guild. And they've got the eyeball tattoos on their back of their heads and everything.
You got any ideas? I'm out of ideas.
Let's see here.
Is there like any other way to get there?
You guys can go around and take another
I'm just gonna
street.
start walking around.
Alright.
Alright, sounds like what we do.
Alrighty then. So you guys make it to the dock ward, which is a considered a unsafe part of town. Tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and excrement linger as you pass by rows of rundown buildings. And on the corner of Zastra Street and Fillet Lane is a shop with a particular window display. This nearby shop stands out from the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder sore. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zoblob Shop.
Do you see the bar nearby?
Alright. You look around and you see that there's a sign that gives you directions to the Skewer Dragon.
Going that way.
Alright. What about you, character? Okay, I guess he's died. So, not in game, but so you guys all kind of skip by the strange looking shop.
Oh god damn it. Wait, somebody just died? I didn't even, I must have missed something.
Yeah, you guys encountered a strange looking shop, but Blackheart insisted that you guys moved on, so you guys moved on from that.
Okay. Oh goodness.
So you guys approach the Skewer Dragon. The Skewer Dragon looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards.
Okay. That's not my real bucket.
The entrance of the bar now?
Yep, you go right through the entrance.
Cool. I'm going over to the bar tender.
Alright. And you order a drink, I would assume?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want? They have ale, beer, mead, and yeah, those three. And wine. My bad. I almost forgot about wine.
Which one's cheapest?
Ale.
How much is that?
1 gold piece.
I'll take 10 of those.
Okay. Do you drink them all in one sitting?
No, I want to drink them while...
Okay, I was ready to say.
The other dude does his investigation. I go into a port. Hopefully you get drunk again.
Alrighty then. So, you,
You're gonna do some investigating, goddammit. I'm tired of doing all the investigation. Get off your drunk ass.
Nope.
So,
No,
you drink,
I'm not heavy either.
the, ale, and it gives you a... +1 to your wound threshold, but you get a setback on all intellect and cunning-based skill checks.
Huh?
You get a +1 to your wound threshold, but you also get a setback on all of your intellect and cunning-based skill checks for the next 24 hours. Okay, and then you're also going to have to do an easy resilience skill check. You don't have any ranks in resilience, so that's going to be 3 greens against 1 purple. Alright, 2 success, 1 advantage. You don't feel a damn thing when you drink that.
Great. I have 9 more shots.
Say what?
9 more chances to get drunk.
Alright. Okay. So now that he's finally gotten his drink in, is there anything you want to do, character? So while you guys are in the tavern?
Yeah, I want to go around and question people.
Okay.
Some of the unruliest looking patrons of the tavern. Some of the people who look like they've been going there and they go there often.
Alright, so you go to this one shady guy who's a Nightborn. And, what do you say to him?
How long ago did he go missing?
Who? He asks.
Oh, no, I'm asking you, my bad. How long ago did Funin go missing? Did he tell us that?
Yeah, he told you that he went missing about 3 days ago.
Okay, 2 days ago, that's right. I asked him if he's seen a raptor born around here 3 days ago. I just described the details and everything to him.
Okay, he says, why would I tell you? What if I get busted by the fucking Xanathars? Or the Zentariums, or whatever gang shit that guy probably got involved in.
Honestly, you have no reason to, but you could be saving someone's life. What if that was you one of these days? You'd hope someone spoke up for you, wouldn't you?
I'm gonna say it's a hard negotiation check. So that's 2 greens against 3 purples. 1 failure, 2 advantages. Okay. It's apparent he's not gonna budge, that he's not gonna tell you anything. He says, look, I can't spill anything. I spill anything, they'll gut me like a fish. However, I did see something fishy a couple of days ago, I will say. There were some group of shady individuals, around 5 of them, probably on the same night that your friend here went missing.
Okay. Shady and 5 other guys. And any way you can tell me what they look like at all? I just slide him 5 gold pieces.
I'm gonna give you a boost on this next negotiation check. You failed with 1 threat. Alright, so as you slide in the 5 gold pieces, he quickly kind of goes, "Put those away!" And then a bunch of shady looking individuals with eyeball tattoos on their heads come in, they start laughing and whatnot. And he kind of hides in his hood a bit and just kind of goes back to drinking his little tankard.
I continue to talk. I continue to talk to him, even though he is clearly does not want me around. I try to get as much information out of him.
All right, what are you gonna say to him?
Oh, never mind. No. I shouldn't do that.
All right. He says something under his breath.
Oh, okay.
Candle Lane, check it out.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
He said Panda Lane?
He said Candle Lane.
Candle Lane. Okay. With this newfound information, I suspect if I go there I'll find something, so I go sit down and I go buy me a drink. And sit down and have a drink after that meal. And then I tell my friend here all the information I just got and where we should head next for the Candle Lane, my friend.
I'm drinking my second drink.
Alrighty then, so... Oh shit, I messed up. It's +5 when threshold, not +1. Alright then. However, the +5 does not stack, so neither does the negative effect.
I'm just trying to get drunk.
Alright, so that's going to be another easy resilience check.
Hopefully it'll get harder once I get to my 10th drink.
So 1 purple against 3 greens.
5 greens.
No, he didn't have a brawn of 5. Three success. You don't feel a thing. Feel it go through your blood veins, and it just feels really nice. Okay.
I quickly grabbed you, and I grabbed David, and I pull us out of the bar, and tell them we gotta go.
You best be pulling all your money. I ain't leaving until I finish my 9th or my 10th drink. I paid 10 gold for each drink.
You paid one for each drink.
1 for each drink.
Have you paid for all of your drinks already?
Yep.
Well,
Damon, I'm gonna chug all 7 right now.
Oh god.
Okay, that's formidable, upgraded twice. So that's 3 purples and 2 reds against 3 greens.
This will get me what's going on.
Yep, you get fucking drunk.
I'm back in my...
And now you're addicted. Officially.
I'm in my happy drunk state.
So now, basically how the addiction rules work for alcohol and most addictions, you basically get a setback on pretty much every single skill check when you're sober. And this will end after the third session that this has happened. So if you go 3 sessions being sober, you will no longer become addicted.
Okay. He said that's not gonna happen.
Oh, fuck, that reminds me. I should have been putting setbacks on your rules, character, because on your social skill rolls in particular, because you're addicted to lying. And you didn't lie once in the last session.
Right, I forgot. Can I start a new addiction?
Nope, we're sticking with it. I forgot, but now I remember now.
I forgot that was my addiction as well.
Alright, so you guys go to Candle Lane with Blackheart messedly drunk. Gloom envelops a narrow alley, as dark as a dungeon, and as odorous as one too. Nearly all the street lamps have been smashed. The only light that pierces the darkness is a faint flickering from down the lane, like a distant candle. Alrighty then.
Persevere onwards.
Yep.
Okay.
Happy big old drunk boy.
Out of the corner of your guys' eyes, you guys see a very well-made looking house compared to the other buildings. And you guys see a symbol. And you guys are welcome to give me a average streetwise check.
Nope.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm not very smart either, so I think I'll have to make a pass on that.
Alright, I guess my character will do it. He's got a 3 in cunning. Because it is a cunning-based skill, by the way.
Well, I don't know if I have good cunning or not.
It's going to be average, so 3 greens against 2 purples.
Okay, that's not too bad.
3 success, 2 threats. My character just says out loud, in the middle of the street, "Hey guys, I think this is where the Zentarum gang lives."
I'm gonna look at him with like
fucking
this.
bastard.
Are you fucking stupid? Kind of face.
Oh shit, sorry guys. Sorry.
I'm going to face.
Can I do my static discharge on a small scale, like a finger zap? I just want to fucking zap you right now.
Alright. So, David fucking face palms. And then you, character, you're gonna use the static charge.
Yeah, but like on a super duper tiny scale, like a little finger jolt.
Alright. So, it's gonna take 2 drain out of you.
Wow. Even for a tiny little, wow, that's crazy.
Alright, you know what? I'll let it slide.
Okay.
You zap me. I'm like, ow. I said I was sorry.
Who's playing Into the Gungeon?
Say what?
I said it sounds like someone's playing Into the Gungeon.
Oh, that's David playing Final Fantasy.
Got you. Okay, I got you.
Alright, so what do you guys do now?
Well, I want to go up to the gang's house. I want to see if I can spy through any of the windows, see anything that's going on.
You guys actually can't get to any of the windows because there's a big fence all around it.
That's okay. Blackheart, I know you're massively drunk right now, but I think this is a good opportunity. What should we do?
How tall is the fence?
Well, it's about, you know, like like less than half your height.
Cool, I'm just gonna throw him over.
Throw who over? Throw who?
Character.
Okay.
And I'm half tempted to throw you.
Alright. So you throw a character over the fence. I'm gonna say that's not even a check because.
I don't even have to throw. I just have to pick him up and drop him over.
Yeah, you just pick him up and just drop him over there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
I appreciate that.
with you as well.
All right. And then I would assume you just.
Step over.
Yeah, you just step over it.
Fence means nothing to tall dinosaur, man.
My character actually, just out of curiosity, tests the gate and he says, "Guys, it was unlocked." Whatever. He just kind of just lets the lock fall back on it.
It's about the journey, not the destination, I say.
True that. True that.
Now can I access any of the windows to peep through?
You try to look through the windows, but then you realize they're just nothing but black curtains on the other side.
Dang, okay. Huh. What about you, other guy whose name I can't remember? What do you think we should do?
My character.
Another teammate who doesn't talk or do anything but heal us.
Alright, Brooks. Brooks looks at the door and the windows and he says, "Which would we rather go into, the door or the windows?"
So it is agreed upon we are busting our way in, okay.
I can't see any other way to get in.
I say we use Blackheart with his drunken rage to throw us through the windows to startle them. Where'd you go to me? My bad, you're massively drunk. My bad, you're not raged. You're still drunk enough to throw someone through a window.
Alright.
Not quite yet, it will be there soon.
Are you gonna do that, David?
What the fuck no? Chaos and cards.
Right?
Alright. So go ahead and give me a, we'll say it's average athletics. So like 3 greens against 2 purples. Two success, 1 advantage. He breaks one of the windows. He just freaking punches straight through one of the windows. And you just, you take the handle on the window and you unlock it, David, and you just pull up the window.
Shoot. I thought we could go crashing through the windows.
Well, now we can get in.
Yeah, you know, I like what's happening.
Can the other 2 actually climb in the window, or do they need my help?
You guys can climb in the window.
Cool.
Okay. Why'd that look like Wes? That looked.
I guess we're all gonna climb in.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay. Alright. That's all I need to know. Okay. So you guys crawl in for the window. And you guys see a bunch of swords and rations, boots, and black uniforms and other gear inside of this building here.
Room.
This room, yeah.
I'm gonna restock my rations. Let me just restock real quick. Grab it.
Okay.
What all did you say we saw?
Bunch of swords, black clothing, rations, other equipment, general stuff.
I'm gonna grab the black clothing if any fits me.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna ask the question that we've all been waiting for. Is there any alcohol?
No, there's
No?
not. You know what? I'm gonna roll for it.
I think you should just have it ready to roll for it. Anytime we go somewhere in a room, just roll
Nope.
for alcohol, right?
No alcohol. Alright, so character, you stocked up on rations?
Yes.
Are there any
Okay.
rations after he picked up on rations?
Well, hold on a second, let me do him first.
Huh?
Let me do him first.
I've only used one ration, so.
I haven't used any rations, but I want to grab more rations.
Alright.
I think I've
So-
got enough rations.
You pick up 19, or not 19, 10 rations, so now you have about 10 worth of rations, character. And then
Okay.
you, David, he doesn't leave very many behind. He leaves behind 2 days worth.
Well, now I have 12.
And I've got 19. Wonderful. Alright, we should make our way through this. We should make our way through this complex. We should try to figure out where we try to figure out something at least, you know. Maybe we might even find our missing person here.
Alright.
I'm just gonna follow your lead.
So, as you guys say that, 4 dark figures enter the room. And they take off their hoods, and one of them says out loud, and you guys are able to clearly see it there, Nightborn. One of them says, "Thieves!" And he points at you guys.
Do I have my cloak on?
I'm gonna say no, since you never said you put it on.
Well, I actually did say I put it on.
Okay.
I said I put on one of the black clothes.
Okay.
That's where I need that fit me.
Okay. Alright, so you... what do you do?
I'm not gonna try to deceive them. I'm just gonna...
Just gonna look a little stylish. Alright. Alright, that sounds good.
So, it's obviously they have it... I'm not gonna say anything, but if they have it in my size, they obviously have Tyrant-born in this cult.
Yeah.
But I'm not that dumb, because if I try to deceive them, they're gonna be like, show us your tattoos, and take down my thing. I'm like, you can't see them, they're black, duh. And I'm black, so how are you gonna see them, dummies?
True dat, true dat.
Oh, that's a good idea.
They're just gonna feel like, we don't believe you.
We don't believe you.
Well, fight back then. How wide of an area is static discharge? I just want to
hold on.
fucking shock them all real quick.
Before we get into that, let's do initiatives. So, not character. David, go ahead and give me the roll of the 1 green die.
Yeah, 1 success, 1 advantage.
1 success and 1 advantage. Alrighty then. So, character, you have fences of 2. What?
Ooh, it's
You rolled 2 success.
yes. 2 success. That's what I want to hear.
Alrighty then, so now it's my character's turn. Okay, one success, one advantage.
Alright, so is this about to go, is it about to go down?
It might. Depends on what you guys do.
I don't know, do we want to, I mean, is that the wisest decision you think?
Well...
Man, Blackheart, I'm talking to Blackheart, not you. Yeah, I can't ask you questions. I'm gonna ask the drunk, yeah.
You know what? Because I'm drunk enough, I'm just gonna do it. I want to place my hand on both of your guys' shoulders and look at the other two. Look, because I have the hood on, since I have it on, I'll be like, brothers, I caught the intruders. What took you so long?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Alright. Fuck.
Okay, I like that idea.
They were intimidated by my towering size.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's an average deception check. And...
Average is 2 purple.
yes, and you don't have any ranks in deception. And you have a cunning of 2. So, 2 greens against 2 purples, man. 2 success, 2 through. Alright.
It's just work. It's just about to work.
I'm gonna say that the 2 threats, just out of nowhere, since you're drunk, is that you puke after you get done saying that, so you suffer 2 strain. But they just kind of like, they calm down a second, kind of holster their weapons. They're like, oh, good. We can't afford to lose any more food. Alright, boys. Let's go to the Skewered Dragon. I need some fucking beer. Yeah, yeah. And they all just kind of like guy shit. And they're like slapping the hands and... I don't know. They're doing retarded shit. I don't fucking know. So they get out of there.
They just get out of there?
Yeah, they just leave.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Can't believe that.
I'm just gonna stand there dumbfounded and be like,
that actually fucking worked.
huh. I'm not gonna say, because they could still be nearby, but I'm just gonna think it.
You know, yeah, thinking in your head, damn, that actually works.
I don't know, Lord.
You get a phone call, Pam? That's wild. I can't believe. Oh my goodness, yes. This is what I live for right here, these moments.
I'm just gonna look at you and be like, I look for alcohol, so I got 24 hours, so I'm not drunk anymore.
That's why I look at you and I wink, and you know that wink means I got you. I got you. Just you got about 5 rounds on me.
I get I'll just keep my hands on your guys' shoulders and kind of push you guys forward.
Okay.
As you do that, you guys all of a sudden start hearing ragged breathing.
Huh?
You guys hear ragged breathing.
Okay guys, you don't need to breathe so hard. I mean, I know I'm a big boy and I'm drunk, but no need to be breathing so hard.
Alright. So
where's the heavy breathing coming from?
You look around a bit to try and figure out where the heck it's coming from. And you see that there's actually a closet in the back of the room. And it's a crack open.
I'm just gonna try not to doze off.
Try not to what?
Doze off, sleep.
Doze. Got you.
With my hand on your shoulder. That would be fun.
Alright, so what are you gonna do, character?
The people are still in there, right?
The gang members?
Yes.
No, they left. They left you guys alone.
Okay.
Because they figured
Okay,
that
yeah, no.
Blackheart was one of them.
I go over and I investigate the closets. I say, hello? Is there somebody in there?
Alright, well, let me pull
Slowly
up some.
creep up and open up the door.
So you creep open the door and there's a raptor born with dark looking clothes on. He's like, hello there. You guys aren't part of the Centerums, are you?
Does he see me in my cloak?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
he does.
okay.
But he's not
Yeah,
sure.
He does.
I'm gonna turn around and look at him and he just can see so like a bit of puke in my face. Oh hey! There's someone there. You got a napkin.
Yes,
kinda-
we are.
He just kind of recoils a little bit.
We say yes, we are with them. You're coming with us.
No! No more questions! He starts saying.
I'm gonna look at character and be like, who are we with again?
We're with the tattoo guys. Remember the eyeballs? Come on now, you gotta keep up with this. If we're gonna do a con, man, how are we supposed to do this if you're getting jumped around in them?
Technically, that's the Xanathars, the ones with the eyeballs.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm actually saying those words to. You know, our cover's been blown. He realizes we're not. You know.
Who are you, little raptor man?
He says, my name is Rainer. Where's Floon?
Who's that again?
He said, where's Foon?
Yep.
Foon room?
Isn't that the guy we're looking for?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know where where was the last time you saw him? That's who we're here to look for.
I was walking him home because I felt like he was going to be too drunk to find his way back home safely. And sure enough, we got jumped by you. Probably all of you. Oh, I think character died.
I'm going to,
No, my bad. Sorry, I haven't repeated.
And be like, we did this? When did we do this?
You guys just said you're part of the Centerums.
No, we aren't.
What?
No. We were hired. We were hired by a good friend of Fun. We're trying to find him. But this is where we are now.
Those damn Zents.
You're safe with us. I was just trying to act tough because we can get some answers out of you, but I guess you can trust us. If we can trust you, that is.
Yeah, because if you don't, I'm gonna bite your head.
Yeah, you better watch out for him. He's drunk too, so he don't
Gonna
get
get
too.
barf all over your head, and it's not pretty.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure where he is, but I'm pretty sure I know why the Zents took me. And
As he sits down, I'm gonna give a toothy grin. Obviously off the fucking rockers.
alright, so are you guys curious at all about why exactly the Zents kidnapped him and Floon?
I'm too drunk to care.
What about you, character?
Can you repeat that sentence? Sorry, I had noise in the background.
This is a good time to find out why the Zentarum gang kidnapped Rainer and Floon, if you want to ask him that.
Oh, yeah, I was actually, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I was gonna ask him, yeah. So, if you're trying to, if you're also wanting to know where Floon is, why are you here? Why do they want him? How does all this go together?
The Zentarum thinks that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was open lord.
Why do you want to close it?
Hiding.
It's okay, man. Come on. We can get you out the closet. We can get you out of here.
He gets out of the closet and he says, They hid the gold somewhere in the city, they think. They think they can find it using an artifact called the Stone of Galore, which was in the hands of the Xanthar Guild until recently. Apparently, someone stole it. The Zents thought I knew something about all this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years.
Sounds like a person.
So, they think you guys have information pertaining to the answer for the grand scheme, the biggest heist.
Yeah, I don't know anything. And neither does Floon. He was just with me when it happened, and I just was walking him home.
You don't know anything. Not a single thing at all.
No, I don't know anything where the gold is, or where Floon is. They separated me and him. They just been questioning me.
Okay, alright, well, I don't want to put you in that scenario, I'm sorry.
And threatening me with killing me and shit and dumping my body in the bay.
Okay, the worst we'll probably do is have him puke on you, alright? And so...
Oh, I feel really coming.
Not yet. Not yet, Blackheart.
Okay.
Well, let's get you out of here. Oh shoot, Funman.
Alright.
What was your name again, little chicken man?
My name is Rainer. You?
Rainer? It's raining chicken.
Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay. So, Blackheart, should we continue our investigation here, you think?
Maybe might as well. They think I'm one of them.
True. I do like this.
As you and Blackheart discussing this, my character is looking at a bookshelf, and he tries to actually grab one of the books that catches his eye, and it's about magic, of course, and he basically accidentally flips a switch, and a secret room is opened up.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There's alcohol in the secret room.
You guys go in and check it out?
You guys can put on clubs so we can sneak around.
I like that idea. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put on a black cloak as well.
Alright.
And Rainer, are we helping him escape and getting him out of here? Or actually, let me ask him, are you trying to get out of here? Or are you following us?
He says, any way to get out of here.
I mean, what do you mean there's no way to get out of here? We just came into that window. We can get you out through it.
Alright.
So, as character says this, I'm going to grab the little raptor dude and just throw him out.
Oh, wait! Run!
See?
Alright.
You're free.
That's it.
Oh, you just hear a groan out there.
See, Blackheart, that takes care of that. Now, let's go have some fun.
Put on the cloaks.
Yes, we put on the cloaks for sure.
Alright, so my character.
Cloak in my drunken forgetfulness.
Are you gonna double layer? Are you gonna double layer the new cloaks?
What the hell are you talking about? I only got one cloak.
Okay, alright. I guess we should go see what this is all about. Hopefully there's no scary group of cult down here.
Alrighty then, so you go inside of the secret room and you find 2 wooden crates. There's one on the left and one on the right.
I go up to them and I give them a sturdy shake to get a feel for the contents.
The first one you hear just kind of like a lot of banging around. In the second one, you feel a bunch of really heavy banging around. Something's a lot heavier than that one, the second one.
Okay. Do I have anything to pry the crates open with?
You have an explorer's pack. No.
No, okay.
Not exactly.
Blackheart, you got anything to get these open?
I got swords and my buffness.
Well, why don't you go do something to try? Try to open up that one on the right over there.
I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay. That's gonna be easy athletics. 1 purple against 3 greens. And which one are you opening?
The right one?
The one on the right.
Okay. You don't open it.
What?
My hands just keep slipping because I'm drunk. No. I can't deal with this.
Alright, hey, try using your sword to pry it. If it's some sturdy steel, shouldn't be a problem. But if you got that sword from some wench on the street, I don't know.
You attempt it again?
I'm gonna use my sword.
Alright, that's gonna add 2 boost dice. Because of the 4 advantages you rolled. So, 2 boosts, 3 greens against 1 purple. Yeah, you just pry it open. And the sword worked perfectly. And in there you find 15 10-pound silver trade bars. They're all black from corrosion. But you guys are pretty sure they could be worth something.
You said 15?
Yep.
Oh, that's not even that good. We all get 5.
Okay.
How heavy are these bars? Do I have enough room to hold them?
10 pounds.
10
1
pounds?
point of encumbrance each.
Okay.
I am
All
big,
right.
strong.
Yeah, so you're gonna hold, you get to hold your 5. Yeah, I'll hold 5. Blackheart, you think you can get this other crate as well?
I will do that thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my sword. Same roles?
No, I think. You sure you don't want to try
same
with the
roll.
means again?
No.
Yeah, you pop that one easily as well.
What's in this one?
Hold on. Okay, in this one, you guys find 4 wood-framed paintings wrapped in leather.
That's it?
The paintings depict the cities of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and some location you guys actually don't recognize.
Okay. Alright, I'm okay with that. Well, what do we want to do with these paintings? I don't think we can carry them as easily as these bars, so...
No, we cannot, and we will not.
No, I don't know. Can we do a check on them? Is there a check I can do on them to see if they're valuable paintings or not?
Yeah, sure. We'll say that's knowledge education.
Okay.
So, you don't have any ranks in knowledge education, but you have an intellect or 2. I'm gonna say it's easy. So,
Okay.
it's 2 greens against 1 purple, 2 success, 1 threat. You're able to appraise these character with your artistic mindset.
No
And you're
way.
able to figure out that each of these paintings each cost 75 gold pieces.
Okay. I don't know if that's a lot or not. Oh. Shoot, what just happened?
David got off.
Why did my PlayStation turn up? God damn it!
Well, that happened.
It turned off.
Oh no.
It turned off my TV.
Huh.
PlayStation turned itself off.
Bro.
Yeah.
My god.
So, what's going on? Is that it?
Well, David's PlayStation turned off for some reason. Anyways, back to you. What do you think we should do with the paintings? My character says to you.
They don't seem to be of any monetary value, but maybe we can... They've got to mean something. They have to have some importance, so... They're in these crates down here like that in a secret place.
Probably so. And he's back.
He's back?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
So Blackheart, what about yeah.
Alright, so officially both me and David's characters are encumbered now, since we're holding the iron bars.
Oh.
So we will...
Why am I not encumbered yet?
You have an encumbrance of 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
You don't have a whole lot on you. You have a quarterstaff, and that's about it, besides your explorer's pack.
Not okay. All right. Yeah. Cool beans. What else is down here? Is there anything else? Does it go on?
Yes, it does go on. You guys continue down the hallway? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And do you take the paintings character?
I take one.
You take one, okay. Which one you take?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter, okay. Shit, I lost my place. There it is. Okay. So you guys go deeper into the tunnel and come out to an office area that happens to have a balcony.
An office area?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Immediately walk up to the main desk and start checking the drawers.
Alright then, so you go and check out the drawers, a bunch of files and letters involving the Zens.
Anything that sticks out?
There's a bunch of desks, chairs, bare shelves, covered with dust and draped in cobwebs. Some rats skitter about, or rat-like creatures.
Okay. So it's been a minute since this place has been used, huh?
I'm gonna go out on the balcony.
Alright, so you go on the balcony. And you find a couple of crates that are already open, and they have, there's a whole bunch of strips of cloth, bottles of spoiled olive oil, and hundreds of pairs of wooden-soled sandals that were all the rage last summer, but are now out of fashion. And none of this junk is valuable. And you can just automatically tell this.
This is all just like about. I put on some sandals because I need a new pair.
You're gonna put on the sandals that
Yes,
went out
I
of
am.
fashion?
Last year, that don't mean nothing.
Alright. This is getting interesting.
What was he looking at from the balcony?
City.
Nothing's back open.
Just the town.
I go back inside.
You guys go back and sign. And you guys hear the, bunch of yelling and shouting in the streets. And, then all of a sudden, you guys hear a loud banging on the, front door. And, while you're out there on the balcony, character, you hear, someone yell out, "This is the watch guard! Open up right now!"
Blackheart, dude, we gotta go now.
Okay.
Alrighty then, so you guys get out of there? Alrighty then, so you guys get out the way you came. Fortunately, the watch guard, when they broke in, FBI style, they weren't too concerned about the perimeter of the area. A bit sloppy on their part, I must say. So you guys get out of there. Oh fuck, I was ready to say something. But character... There he is. Okay, he came back. Alright, character.
Wait, how can you hear whenever I... That's weird.
Alright, so character. When you were in the office, you did find one interesting thing. And it was a very oriental letter.
Very oriental letter.
And I'm gonna say you picked it up in your rush to get out of there.
Alright.
Do you open the letter?
Yes, I do. Now open it and read it.
You open it up, and it's not easy to decipher because of the very sloppy handwriting. But you're able to get from the letter that the Zentarum gang were planning on taking this Floon guy to another part of town for the sewers, basically.
Interesting.
So you guys were able to find a clue.
I knew I should have checked the area. Haha.
Are you gonna tell us what the letter says? How?
I'm about to hand it to you. Let you read it yourself for what it says. Yeah, I go over to the sewage.
Take it over and read it. So the sewers.
Alright then, so you learned basically the same thing character learned, and that was that Floon was being taken for the sewers to another hideout, while Raynor was going to stay at this one to be questioned further. And that is where we're actually going to end this session. I almost want to keep going, but I feel this is a pretty good stopping point. So, you guys got a good clue. You guys have a pretty good idea of what the next session will be heading. The sewers. That's always fun. Mucking about in sewage water. Disgusting.
No, there ain't nothing wrong with no sewage water. Ooh, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna be splashing you guys as we're going through the sewers.
Hopefully fit in the sewers.
Ooh, just thinking about it's making me gag.
Hopefully
the
you
inside.
fit in the sewers, right? Oh my goodness. No, I'm gonna, oh yeah, I wanna get some in your mouth. Ooh.
Oh, oh, that make me shitter. Shitter. I meant to say shudder.
And you're gonna accidentally swallow as well.
Oh God. Oh.
I'm gonna make sure I get to roll for every single one of that too. Every single bit.
Alright, so
Character, are you gonna stay up for a bit?
Yes sir, I am.
Damn. Since you're in a party and all on PlayStation, can I do some like that?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Nina, it's just me.
Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this one, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.